Her phone buzzed 3 times before she even looked up. I watched her fingers dance across the screen, quick and sure, the pale blue light casting shadows across her face. Her eyes darted, her lips pressed into a thin line. Everything okay? I asked quietly. She didn't respond right away. It's just Sarah, she said after a moment, turning the screen away from me. That was when I first felt it, the quiet, creeping distance slipping between us. After 7 years together, I knew her moods like my own heartbeat. But lately, something had changed. She was irritable, distracted, always on her phone. When I asked what was wrong, she brushed it off with a sigh. You're overanalyzing again, she'd say, her tone sharp enough to make me flinch. It started after one of her girls' nights. She came home late, smelling of wine and expensive perfume. I asked if she'd had fun. Yeah, she murmured, forcing a small smile. The girls think I need more space. You can be intense sometimes. Her voice was calm, almost too calm, like she'd practiced the words. A weight settled in my chest that night, heavy and cold. Over the next few weeks, the silence between us grew louder. Dinner conversations faded into clinking forks. Our bed felt emptier, even when she was next to me. She stopped texting me during the day, stopped laughing at my jokes. Every time I reached out, physically or otherwise, she seemed to pull further away. Then came the night I overheard her. I was in the hallway when her voice carried through the half-closed door. Maybe I should see what else is out there. It's so predictable now. The words sliced through me. I didn't say anything. I just stood there, fists clenched, heart pounding like it was trying to escape my chest. The next day, I got a message from Leah, one of her friends. Hey, you okay? You've seemed off lately. Leah had always been kind, but this time her message felt different, more personal. Just tired, I replied. Things have been strange at home. She answered almost immediately. Yeah, I know. She's been talking. I think her friends are putting ideas in her head. It felt wrong to keep texting, but something about Leah's concern made it hard to stop. We chatted for a week, harmless, or so I told myself. She asked about my job, my hobbies. I asked about hers. Then one night she wrote, if she can't see what she has, that's her loss. That message stuck with me longer than it should have. When you're starved for affection, even a kind word feels like oxygen. A few nights later, my wife told me she was going out again. I watched her get ready, the red dress, the new perfume. I told her she looked beautiful. She smiled faintly. It's just a night out. Don't make it weird. Then she left, and I sat in the stillness of the house, surrounded by the echo of everything we used to be. My phone buzzed. Leah, want to grab a drink? I could use some air, too. I said yes. Maybe it was loneliness, or anger, or that aching need to be seen. Whatever it was, it made me say yes. We met at a quiet bar downtown. She looked softer than I remembered, calmer somehow. She listened. Really listened. For the first time in weeks, I didn't feel like I was disappearing. She talked about how their group thrived on gossip, how they turned affection into competition. Then she reached for my hand. I didn't move. Nothing more happened. No kiss. No betrayal. Just two people sharing a moment they had no right to. But guilt doesn't stay quiet. It grows, finds the cracks, and pushes them wide open. When my wife came home that night, she barely said a word. The next morning, her voice was cold. Did you talk to Leah recently? My stomach tightened. Yeah. We just talked. Why? She asked, her calm already slipping. 2 nights later, everything shattered. She was in the living room, phone in hand, eyes swollen. Was she comforting you? What are you talking about? She tossed her phone onto the couch. My messages with Leah glowed on the screen. Simple words, kind words, too familiar. They sent these to Sarah, she said. They've been laughing at you. They wanted to prove you'd fail. I felt the air drain from me. You still could have said no, she said, voice trembling but sharp. I should have, I whispered. But I was lonely, Jen. You were gone long before she showed up. Pain twisted across her face. Don't you dare blame me for your choices. We stood there, facing what was left of something that used to be love. Silence filled the room like fog. I don't even know who you are anymore, she said finally. I wanted to say the same. I told her. She turned away, packed a bag, and walked out. Weeks slipped by. No calls, no texts, just the hum of emptiness. Then one night, a message from Leah. I'm sorry. I never meant for it to go that far. I deleted everything. I didn't reply. Betrayal doesn't always come with shouting. Sometimes it's the echo of laughter in another room, the soft click of a door closing, the hollow quiet that follows goodbye. In the end, it wasn't Leah who broke us, or her friends. It was the silence we let grow between us, walls we built and never tore down. Some walls, once they are up, never fall.